What's up, guys? Dave here at Deranged Off-Road, doing a little trail riding action, dirt road riding action. We don't have trails. Come on, what am I thinking? We got Clifford. We're out here near Mesquite, Nevada. We're not going to disclose locations because keep everything a secret. So, we ready to go? We got a whole crew here. Several different side-by-sides. Some people camping over there. I don't know who they are. Not us. All right, we'll show you what there's to see. We're about 15 miles out here now. Where we're at is Gold Butte National Monument is where we're at. So I don't know if any of you ever have been out here. It's kind of cool. We've been out here once before, a couple of years ago. It's a whole bunch of Indian petroglyphs. Lots of Indian writing, that kind of stuff out here. If you've ever heard of the hanging man, it's kind of a cool thing. It's out here. I'll get it on some video. Really loving Clifford. It's such a nice ride out here. The road is terrible. Feel bad for these guys though. Yeah, the Ranger probably rides okay, but these two, it's a rough ride. But old Clifford here, he just floats right along, that's for sure. I stopped for a minute and to wait for these guys to catch up because they can't keep up to save their lives. And I felt like the machine wouldn't get going. Like it couldn't even move out of its own way. I was like almost full throttle trying to get going. And I was like, crap, what is going on? So in my mind I was thinking, we're gonna have to turn around, go home. We drove an hour out here to go home. But you know, I don't drive these KRXs a lot, so I'm not real familiar. My wife noticed the low power mode was on, so we switched that over, and it made quite a difference. So now we just are regular slow instead of extra slow. So everybody's way ahead of me. I'm gonna catch up. We'll get some cool scenery. Really beautiful area. Too bad I can't have the drone up. Utah, Nevada, out here we've had, maybe I'm in Arizona, I don't even know. Had really crazy weather this winter, spring, so everything is a little like a month behind on blooming. And everything's really green out here right now in the desert, so it's quite pretty. We're not seeing all the blooms yet for wildflowers or anything though. They'll be coming soon. I lied. I walked over the hill and what do you know? Some kind of flowers. I'm sure somebody knows. Very obvious to them what they are. Me, not so much.
Not nearly as offensive as what would be graffiti these days.
Some really tall Indians did this.
Goats? That's a good man?
They probably climbed right up that crack and stood on that ledge.
Or did they make themselves a rope and hang off the top?
So, hey Dad, do you know what any of these mean?
Does anybody know what any of it really
What
means?
about that guy with really long fingers? Is he some kind of monster?
There's more around this edge too.
This person's an idiot.
And I
All kinds of cool rock formations and erosion, and hey, look at this. That's so cool. So the Gold Butte National Monument actually covers over 300,000 acres out there. It's quite expansive. There's some really cool sandstone features, a lot of crazy erosion type things you'll see in a place we call Little Finland. If you think it's Sand Hollow and Moab and those areas kind of look like Mars, you haven't seen anything until you see this. It's pretty cool to go hike around in, and we'll show it here in a minute.
ledge.
That's the thing.
Sad. It seems sad.
There's Falling Man. Nobody knows the story behind it. Other than something fell. Somebody. Maybe they took a ceremonial leap off of that ledge up there. Squiggly line, snake, who knows?
See right there too.
Where at?
That tree right there.
Oh yeah. Right there.
So, you guys know where the newspaper rock is?
Big one over there? Like down to the right, yeah, over there.
It's like somebody took a paintbrush and just
So should they have stayed
painted the rock.
down below?
So we're on the hunt for what's called newspaper rock, which is a big flat rock, I believe, just covered in petroglyphs. So we'll see if we can find that down around here on the corner. Just the coloration of everything is just so cool. I'm no geologist, but I think it's pretty cool.
Hey,
She's trying to die.
stop
So.
me from jumping into a bush.
Yeah, I think he probably chose the better way to go there.
Go this way. It's like
I can't.
a ladder right there. Turn around and walk sideways.
Ugh. It's just that easy, huh?
Yes,
It's not that easy.
it is. The time it took them to carve all these, like they must have felt like whatever they're carving was pretty important, or they were just really bored. Nobody.
Down there anywhere?
Yeah, you can get down here. Yeah. Just go down that crevice there. Yeah.
And then they have a great big bender. Yeah. And they do, I don't know if it's stainless, but
It's pretty cool.
Tell them what we've discovered.
Well,
The babies. I'd say those are babies and papooses.
right here we got babies, papooses. This guy fell out.
Well, he got out, but he's stretching now.
And he's stretching. There's a worm right here.
Snake.
Snake?
I don't know.
That's a man with his arms up with babies coming out of his arms. Some bighorn sheep. Something.
That one's a snail.
Not quite sure what this guy is.
Snail,
Kind of interesting.
maybe?
Could be a snail.
Or a tortoise.
Those could be plants, maybe, or I don't know.
Maybe they're flowers.
Maybe they're flowers.
That,
Can
that person went to heaven over the rainbow.
where?
The rainbow, and then the person is going to heaven
Right here.
on top of him. Yeah.
Or they threw somebody in a pit and killed him.
But it's over the rainbow, so I think
Oh.
It looks like there's another birthday just up there that has a lot of they took and killed him.
They show up a lot better on video than they actually do in real life. If only we knew what any of it meant. Nobody really knows any of it. I think we assume these things are like suns. Well, I think that's it for us in this little area. I think we're gonna go out to a place called Little Finland, which is a cool area with cool red sandstone formations. The erosion on those things is awesome. It almost looks like fire. So we'll show you that. It's kind of a cool little spot. Look at that. They do exist.
That is crazy. I thought it was a. I'm like, are you taking a picture of rock? I'm like, no way.
It's just me, buddy. Don't get scared. desert tortoise. They cause a lot of problems for people. Kind of cool to see. They're all over St. George area, supposedly, where we're from. They cause land swap issues, all kinds of stupid things. So, cool to see. All right, we're here at a place called Little Finland. And this is why. Because they look like fins? I don't know. Probably should walk and film this way. Looks better. It's pretty cool stuff. It's a long ways out here to look at it though. Got some music playing down here. Good stuff. I'm a little concerned. We're way out here. I don't know what the fuel range is on the KRX. Showing 2 bars. I know the fuel gauges aren't all that accurate, so I'm hoping there's a lot more than an 1/8 of a tank left. Otherwise, we're gonna, we're gonna get hosed. That's for sure. We'll see.
No, it's going that way. I can smell a barbecue going on.
Yeah, right below you they're setting some charcoal on fire.
They've got a barbecue going on. It smells really good. One time we came, you know where we was at, we brought our little grill and we all had hamburgers. Did you? Yeah. Nice.
So a quick update on the fuel situation on that day. We made it back to the truck and trailer. You can see the red light flashing there and the fuel symbol going. When I got back home, I went and fueled it up and I put, I believe, 8.5 gallons in there, which means I had about 2.5 gallons, or actually 2 gallons left. So that's probably about another 20 miles of range on there. So I think 90 to 100 miles is about all she's got. 34-inch tires probably doesn't help. So anyways, we made it back and it wasn't a big deal, but I was a little concerned for a minute. So anyways, that's just kind of a quick trip out to Gold Butte National Monument. A little bit different pace video for us this time. It was a good time. Lots of cool artifacts out there. Go check it out if you get a chance. And as always, leave it better than you found it. Pick up your trash, pick up somebody else's trash, and, if you pack it in, pack it and more out. All right, guys, thanks for your support. We'll catch you on the next one.